which is on Angel Fox's rant on me. Anyways, before we get started, I just want to say don't attack this user or witch hunt this user or anything. Anyways, let's get started.
Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about someone who has shown a complete lack of morals and decency. This person is none other than Foxy the Fox 110. If you're one of those people that support this user, let me be crystal clear. I have no respect for you.
Wow, this person can't handle opinions of users who like me and support me.
My lack of respect has nothing to do with my ability to handle those that like you. I just happen to believe that people who support you are making a poor choice, and it reflects negatively on your character. Your little reverse psychology attempt won't work here, so try again.
I'm not going to mince words or sugarcoat my opinion, and here's why. Because they're willing to overlook her past behavior and forgive her for her actions. She's lead, manipulated, and taken
I'm not
Yeah, whatever. Everything you say is just to try and gain support from your dumbass fans.
advantage of people, and yet there
I
are
don't take advantage of people either.
some people out there defending her.
Well, that's because they know I'm innocent.
Well, that just shows how blind they are. I mean, it does take a special kind of ignorance to defend someone who's done many bad things.
This just shows that not only are you not standing up for what's right, but also shows you're fucking complicit in her deceit and toxicity.
Well, they actually stand for what's right because they know I'm innocent.
Well, thanks for proving my point.
So let's just get to the rant,
And I don't manipulate anybody.
shall we? Now, but
And I'm not toxic either.
how do I even start? She has proven multiple times that she's not worthy of anyone's respect.
Actually, I do deserve respect.
Yeah, I highly doubt so.
Let me explain how. First off, she's manipulative and tries to manipulate her fans to believe.
Bullshit.
Yeah, well, you play that victim card every time someone calls you out for your behavior and twist the truth to your advantage. So don't pretend like you're not doing it. We all can see right through it.
Her lies. For example,
I'm just speaking the truth to my fans.
she tries to deflect attention away from her past behavior by claiming she has changed and grown as a person.
Yeah, I've changed.
No, ma'am, you didn't.
Her behavior on the internet told a different story.
I've actually improved.
Secondly, she saved CP on her
Sluggy
phone
much?
just to expose someone online, which she admitted to do, and that itself a big
Well, I know it saved CP because it was already censored.
Well, it doesn't change the fact that you still saved that kind of image in the first place. You admitted it yourself, and the fact that you're trying to deny it makes it look more suspicious.
No. Not only is it illegal, but it's also really unethical. I mean, what message does that send? That it's okay to have CP on your phone, as long as you're doing it for a good reason? That's just wrong on so many levels.
And plus, why are you bringing up something I've already addressed?
Doesn't mean it's still not a serious issue. It's not something we can brush aside and ignore just because you've given some half-assed explanation for it.
Looking at her pedophilia
Excuse me.
reasons. Behavior.
Wait, we already addressed it. Now already debunked. Even though people are still bringing it up. Bringing it up and trying to make it look bad.
Well, you already looked bad to begin with.
Reasons.
I went out and debunked it all and explained what actually happened.
Reasons. For behavior, she even said she would ship a grown-ass man with a young teenager, and claims that if these two people were, she would ship them together.
I was talking about they're both adults, so therefore it's not shipping.
Shipping, dating, it doesn't matter what you call it. You're talking about a grown-ass man and a young teenager in a relationship, and that's just not appropriate. It doesn't matter if you said if they were, it's still a messed up thing to say. Stop trying to weasel out of it by arguing about the meaning of shipping.
This is incredibly wrong and creepy for several reasons. Firstly, it's completely inappropriate to ship real people, and can make them uncomfortable. Secondly, she's suggesting that she would only ship them if they were, which implies that she's already thought about this and is waiting for them to reach a certain age before they fall on it. This is predatory. Uncomfortable. Secondly, she's suggesting that she would only ship them if they were, which implies that she's already thought about this and is waiting for them to reach a certain age before they fall on it.
And the key word is would.
Yeah, exactly.
This is predatory and unacceptable.
Nope, it's not.
Explain to me how it's not predatory behavior. You're thinking about shipping these two together if they were, which is completely inappropriate. You really need to watch your mouth before you get yourself into more hot water.
Behavior. Not to mention, her content.
I'm not even a pedophile.
It's just boring and unoriginal.
That's an opinion, not a reason.
Actually, that is a reason why you suck. If your content relies on milking a certain trend to get views and subscribers, it shows you're not even trying to be creative and can't even keep your audience engaged without relying on whatever's popular at the moment. The only reason you're excusing it as an opinion is because you know it's true.
She relies on such a trend to farm views rather than making videos that are actually interesting.
I do other videos as well, not just those type of videos.
She doesn't deserve to get any views. She
Actually deserve views.
And what makes you think you deserve views just by milking a trend?
She can't handle any criticism.
I can handle criticism.
Remember the time when you got called out for your inappropriate behavior, and instead of taking responsibility for it, you lashed out and attacked the people who'd criticized you?
They directed towards her. Whenever people rightfully question her actions or disagree with her, she gets defensive and instead of taking responsibility,
I'm actually defending myself.
she goes on the attack and
I don't attack people who agree with me. I don't attack people who disagree with me. I'm fine with people disagreeing with me.
Hey, that's interesting, considering the fact that every time someone criticizes or challenges you, you respond just by attacking them. If you were truly okay with disagreement, you would handle criticism in a more mature and respectful manner. But you don't, and it just shows how insecure and defensive you really are.
But there's a difference between denying the truth and disagreeing.
commentaries on them instead of just letting it go.
Well, I'd like to respond to them.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should do it. Because it just shows how fucking insecure and thin-skinned you are and makes you look bad on the long run.
Just shows how thin-skinned and childish she can be
I'm
when
not
it
childish.
comes to handling negative feedback. And that's why Foxy the Fox 110 sucks. And to all the Foxy fans out there, I just don't get it. How can you still support and like someone who has done so?
Well, they have the right to support me. They have the right to support me. But they support me because they know I'm innocent.
Yeah, just as I have the right to criticize you. And as for them thinking they're innocent, they're completely desperate to believe in the image you created for yourself and they're too gullible to see through your act.
Up things. I guess maybe you're just as messed up.
Imagine doing past mistakes like the Western Hitler.
The fuck kind of comparison is that? I mean, come on, bringing up Hitler and comparing yourself to him is just absurd. You're just using him as a way to deflect from your own actions and try to downplay the severity of them.
She is.
Yeah, you're messed up, dude.
But let me just say this. You're better off following someone else who has a better relationship with basic human decency.
I actually have a good relationship with my friends and family.
That's not what I meant. I meant the world around you. You've shown you don't have much of it based on what you've said and done. You're completely missing the point here.
Anyways, that's the end of the second video that I'm doing a Foxy response on, or the Deborah Foxy response.
To all the supporters of Foxy, I just want to say this. Continue to support her if you want, but don't be surprised if you end up disappointed in the end. She may put on a sweet and innocent act, but the truth will always come out. Don't blindly follow someone who's done and said so many problematic things. Wake up and open your eyes to the reality of who she really is. And to you, Foxy. Well, let's just say I hope you were happy with the mess you'd made.